So good morning. I had to come up here because I'm reviewing the case, the Harris case. I'm looking at it. I'm staying in tune with it. It's just that's not the only case that I've been looking at. That's not the only thing. It's other cases just like that, and it's some fuckery. And our kids are not being protected. Our kids are not living to their potential. Our kids are not even having a future because they're no longer here. And the sad part is a lot of people seeing stuff and didn't say nothing. When it comes to the kids and the elderly, they can't defend themselves. They can't stand up to themselves. They can't stand up to the perpetrator or whoever it is. They're innocent. So at the end of the day, the world got to wake up and we got to do better as parents, as individuals, as humans. This is a sick world. And that's why I'm just so hard on my kids and I'm overprotective over my kids because I see so many cases and I see so much fuckery bullshit going on in this world that is so saddening to see these kids losing their life over not being protected. No one is paying attention. No one gives them love. No one supports them. No one gives them the things they need. No one checks on them. No one is there to guide them with the tools of what they need so they can be a productive citizen. And the fuckery is when you are a parent, I don't give a damn if the father leave or go. When that child come out of you, that mean them 9 months, all that stuff you went through, your body changes, your mental state changes, you get big, your body, everything changes. At the end of the day, you are that mother. And as a mother, when you see that baby, it's a love that you can't explain. It's a love that is so different. Because this child is you. This child you have to oversee. This child is love. This child loves you unconditionally. And as a parent and as a mother, that shit hits different with me. So as a mom, I'm already in protective mode when it comes to my kids. I'm already like, what's up? You're never going to be a perfect parent, but you can be a present parent. So at the end of the day it's like this. Wake up. Because a child or kids didn't ask to be here. And you know what it is when you doing stuff that, a baby can come up. And if you ain't going to be no parent, and if you ain't going to be if you ain't shit already, why have a kid when you ain't even shit? That you don't want to be a parent. You don't want to have the responsibility. So why put yourself in the midst of it when it comes down to it? Because kids don't ask to be here. And you do what you got to do as a parent. They didn't ask to be here, so guess what? I got to be a parent. A parent job is 365 days, 7 days a week. It's a 24-hour job. It's the primary job. It's the main job. I'm a mom first and everything else later. It's a job. Even when they grown, they still need you. So as a parent, it's in your duty to make sure you protect your kids or your kid. It's your job to make sure who the people around them that are positive, they are pouring into your kids the correct way. It's your job to show up when stuff happens, when you sense something, you advocate for your child when nobody else does. So to the fuckery moms out here who meet men in 3 days and put them in your house and not knowing a man's history because you feel like you want to be loved. I want to be loved. Well, love your goddamn self first. Your kids love you unconditionally. What more do you want? Stop bringing people in their lives. They have everything decision that I make in my life is because of my kids. I have to include every decision, every experience, everything that comes up. I have to sit down and think, my kids, my kids, my kids. It ain't about a man. Because at the end of the day, if a man leave or go, your kids are there forever. Think about that. And also, I want love. Like, number one, let me tell you this. Search God. Love yourself. Pour into your kids and pour into yourself. And if you trust God, God will send you that man. Your husband gonna find you. It ain't gonna be you looking for your husband or you find a man. The husband gonna find you. And he find a good thing when he find a wife. But you got to be mentally and stable and focus on the bigger picture is to be a mom. I'm going to be a mom first. I don't care nothing about what's going on. I'm a mom. I'm a mom. I ain't worried about dating right now. I ain't worried about none of that. I'm a mom. I'm a mother. I cook. I come home. I work. I take care of my kids. I do homework. My world really revolves around my children. I'm a mom. I'm not no holiday mom. I'm not no between mom. This is an everyday job, 365 days. And I don't play when it comes to mine. I don't play. So ain't no spend a night, ain't no going to your friend's house. You see them at school or you see them at the skate ring, the movie theater. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna be that overprotective mom. Like what? Hoochie, what's going on? Because you gotta be these days. Because if you don't protect your kids, who will? Who will? Black mothers, these men, not all of them, are preying on your kids. They're preying on you because they feel like, oh, she easy. She gullible. I can get her because she feel alone. And people say, when you got kids, ain't no man gonna want you. That's a whole fucking bogus lie. And it's stereotype because a lot of men who got 10 and 15 kids, they got a whole woman out there and ain't even the baby mama. So let me tell you this. Get to know yourself. Put all that energy into you and your kids. Love on you. Have boundaries. Get to know yourself because you ain't going to fall for a loser, a bum, a weirdo who come in. You meet them in a month. They moving in your house. They don't have a job. You work and they in the house with your kids. Make it make sense. Ain't no man going to be around my child or my girls or my kids in no house and I'm not present. I don't care what's going on. And first of all, you ain't me, my kids. That's boundaries right there. You're not me, my kids. I'm glad I always been private where I kept my life in that order. I'm a mom. And I select people in my life that I knew that would show up and be positive in my life and ultimately in my kids' life. You got to do your research. I'm sorry, you got to do background. It's shit. Don't even date in 2025 because this shit is too weird. It's a spiritual warfare going on. These people are evil. They're sick in the mind and they preying on you. If you got your shit going on, you to get your shit together. You got shit going on. Don't let no man psych you out. Don't let no man come into your house and mess up your peace with your kids. Don't let a man disturb anything you got going on mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially. Don't feel like you gotta be easy to be with a man. Oh, he love me. That motherfucker don't know what love is. He don't even love himself. He's so mentally thrown off. You can see the red flags. Don't tell me you ain't experienced enough in this world and not know what the red flags are. If you mess up, you had a kid with your kid's father, you need to be very cautious of who you bring around anyway. If the shit didn't work out, it didn't work out. But don't sit here be easy to any situation because he looked good. And for those who are less unattractive, and I'm not even being funny, don't think you're not beautiful in your own type of way where you can't pull a decent type of person. That shit is weird. So I blame the fucking mothers. Sorry ass women out there who don't fucking do their homework, who don't take the time to goddamn love theyself and stop trying to find Tom, Dick, and Harry to come in 2 days in your kids' cereal, in your kids' food, playing the video games while you up there busting your ass. What is love? That's not no love. That don't even make sense. Make it make sense. And don't get mad because you know what? Y'all need to hear the real shit. Wake up. Stop putting yourself in shit that ain't got nothing to do with it's some bullshit. He telling you the sky purple, you know the sky blue. Stop falling for bullshit. Love to be by yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your kids. Pour into you. Because these are some disturbing ass people. And once they come in your world,